What's going on, Raiders? Doolum here, and today we're going to be talking about Arena, but specifically we're going to be talking about medals and how to get more medals faster, because I know you guys are having the same struggle that I'm having, getting through those Arbiter missions, getting your Great Hall upgraded, and making sure you're able to make progress. And I know that's the sticking point for me is when I'm in Arbiter missions. I know right now I'm on Arcane Keep and some Magic Keep and Focus and Potion Keeps and stuff like that, but getting next up is upgrading Affinity bonus to level 8, and that is definitely going to be time consuming, but I wanted to show you guys some tips and tricks that I have learned to make it a little bit easier to get those medals to be able to get through these missions a lot faster. But first, I wanted to make sure you knew about my download link. That's right, it's down in the description, or you can scan the QR code up above. It is going to get you a legendary nuker day 1 named Eleanoril, who's got HP burns as well as HP poisons and a way to detonate those poisons. At level 15, you're going to be getting Tagore, who's got a team-wide revive as well as a team-wide increase speed, which is absolutely awesome for an epic support character. And then at level 30, you're also going to be getting Ugo, who I can't say enough good things about her. She's amazing. And then day 1, you want to type in promo code Monkey King to unlock Sun Wukong. And if you're on iOS, make sure you click a different link down in the description so you're able to type in any sort of promo codes, because that little prompt on the left-hand side for promo codes will not be there. So make sure you do that. But yeah, let's talk about Arena. Let's talk about the Great Hall. So here right now, I am working on getting my Great Hall, specifically my magic accuracy, to level 8. And that costs 800 gold medals to get there. And you see right now I have 300. So working my way up there. I did recently just take it to level 7 for a challenge for one of the Arbiter mission challenges that I had recently. And if you look at the Arbiter missions, you're gonna need to go all the way to a level 10 of one of them. So yeah, upgrade an affinity bonus to level 10. So you're going to have to get all the way there. So I still have to get 800 plus 900 plus 1,000. So I've still got, what is that, 2,700, I think? That sounds right. I think that's actually correct. If it's wrong, let me know in the comment section. I'm sure you guys will. But yeah, so making sure you're getting a lot of these medals is one of the biggest pain points, the biggest sticking points in this game. So to get more, here's some of the things that I have been doing in Arena. So right now, I am sitting right around in gold 3. And gold 3 is going to be getting me 3 medals per win. I can get kind of close to gold 4, but I haven't been able to just break that threshold just yet. If you can get to gold 4, absolutely do that, because then you'll be getting an extra medal every time you are getting a win, which will be a 33% increase. So that would help out so much. The other thing that I am doing to kind of make sure I am not getting way too high, and that's what I used to do, is I used to run no defense. So what I would do is I would take this defense here and I would literally just run one character. And I know that's something people do, and it's a strategy, because what it is this means you won't climb too high and you won't get super hard battles where you're getting into fights where you have no chance of winning, right? That's the big thing, is you always want to have a chance of winning, because if you don't, then you're just going to be sitting there looking at all 10 of your fights and going, wow, I have no prayer here. And that's a great way to do it before you have a true like full-fledged arena team. Like right now, I actually am starting to really get an arena team going. Alice is great for PvP. I really need another PvP character to replace Supreme Gaelic, and I will be once that happens. But no such luck so far, so you got to make sure you tailor it to your account. Now, when I got Lyssandra's absolutely awesome. I have Udex in the aura position because his aura is going to be that 25% speed in arena battles. And then Lysandra also has a lot of speed and can do Terminator rewinds, increased turn. And then it's pretty much giving the increased attack from Udex. And then it's just a wombo combo between Alice and Gaelic. Now, when I go into battle, this is what I look at. So I did just do a refresh recently, about 9 minutes ago. So you get a free refresh every 15 minutes. My biggest advice is try to get into the habit of doing the refresh every single time you can. So every single time you log in a raid, the first thing I do is go into Arena, click this refresh button, look for the fights that I know I can beat. So you can see here, there was 2 people here, which I'm going to call sacking, which is like sacrificing, with sacrifice defenses. So a solo Sun Wukong, I know 100% I can beat that. And then a solo Elhain, I think? I can't remember. Maybe not. I'm not sure. A solo other character, right? 6,000 power, super low. So you know for sure you can beat those, right? So I immediately go for those, and I want to make sure those are gone, right? Once that's done, then I widen my search a little bit, right? So then now I look for any sort of fights that don't have a speed character in the aura. So this one has He-Man, this one has Arbiter, this one has Rhonda, but it's a 300,000 power team. So this team is super, super strong. And you see my team here is only at 125,000. So I know I probably can't take that fight because they're just going to be way too tanky and they're probably just going to one-shot me with the amount of damage they have. Now, this one I have Alice in the aura position here, and Alice is just giving extra damage. So I could probably take this one, usually around, probably around, 60% punch up is usually around what I can get to. So it's 191,000 there. So this is a decent fight that I could probably take. This one has Arbiter, and it's a speed character. So obviously Arbiter's one of the best ones in the game, has a 30%. Or I think there's somebody with 32% if I'm not mistaken. And then we have 2 Sun Wukongs here. So out of all of this, I look at this and I go, I might be able to beat this one. Let's see. Now they do have a High Katoon here, so High Katoon might be able to go a little bit faster than my team, but I don't know. Let's see. And I do end up going faster because they do not have High Katoon in the speed aura, in the aura position, so I go first. I get the A3 from Lysandra and get that turn meter rewind as well as that increase for me. A2 to get the increased offense. A2 from Alice does a lot of damage. Get a little counterattack there. And then the A3 from Supreme Gaelic usually finishes it off. If it doesn't, the good news is what happens is I don't usually have to worry about them really doing anything because Alice already reduced their cooldown, so they're pretty much just going to use their A1s, which is great. You see I killed Alice there, so I usually use the A2 from Lysandra to take out anybody who I know is the biggest threat, or I have a chance to do the turn meter rewind as well. So you want to take out the person who is the biggest threat and the most health bar and the most turn meter. Now I'm going to take out this guy with the A3, takes out 2 of them because I got that double execute. And now I just have 1 character here left, and it's super straightforward. And now I just whittle this guy down, even though he's probably the tank of the team, and he's taking a lot of damage. And he's not going to solo me, right? I still have the revive from Udex, which I could have used there. I'm about to get my cooldowns back on Lysandra. I've got another A3 from Alice, but obviously it's a bad affinity matchup, so not getting anything there. And guess what? I got the win for 3 more medals. So now, let's say this refresh is ready to go. 2 minutes away, right? I am going to refresh. I'm going to spend 5 gems for you guys. I know, I'm a big money baller. Spending 5 gems. And then here's what I see. So immediately somebody's sacrificing. Super easy win here, right? And then I look and I look and I look and I see speed aura, speed aura. It's literally just Arbiter, 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 Arbiter. I don't know who that is. Cardiel, and he's only got 19% speed. So I actually might be able to take this one down because he's only got 19% speed. I've got 25%. So I look at that and I go, okay, cool. I might be able to take that one out. I know for sure I could take out the SAC team. This one I might be able to take out as well just because of the power level here. So I know Sun Wukong is in the aura position, but their team is only 100,000, right? And they really don't have any damage dealers other than Sun Wukong unless he just absolutely straight up deletes me, which I don't know if that's possible. Let's find out. And then we'll see. Maybe he's just... No, I'm still going faster anyway. So I'm going to go first here. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to do the exact same turns here. Now the A2 from Alice. Everybody is dead. I'm going to do the A2 from Supreme Gaelic here because it's better at single target, since there's obviously only Rector left. And then now we can just keep working it out. And then what happens is Sun Wukong is going to revive, which is one of his best attributes, that he can revive a bunch. Every third turn from anybody, he's actually just going to get a free revive, which is awesome. 100% turn meter, 100% life. That's why I recommend getting him as your first character for the legendary. And now let's see if we can beat this one. I don't know. This one's going to be interesting. I'm curious to see if I'm able to beat this one or not. A little bit of a punch up, but I might have more speed unless he's got a better gear, and he does, and then this is what ends up happening. So Udex is automatically dead, but I do still have my Lysandra, so maybe I'm able to pull this one off. I don't have that increased attack, so I'm hitting a lot less hard. And yeah, it looks like I'm just going to get rolled here. So that's what happens. That's why I try to stay away from those speed aura characters in the primary position, because I know sometimes I can win it, sometimes I can't, and it's kind of trial and error. And unfortunately, there's no way to know if you're going to be able to beat it before you go in and just see how the speed works, right? And then lastly, we'll come in and we'll just use one ability on this guy, and he will be a goner, and I get a free win just like that. So that's where you can maximize your arena and maximize getting these medals, because every 15 minutes you get that refresh. And if you're able to do that, kind of get into that mind muscle and be able to start doing that, you could find these sacrifice teams over and over and over again and use these to just keep climbing and keep getting 3 medals for free, 4 medals for free, whatever it is. And before you know it, you're going to be making so much progress in the Great Hall. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this helps you guys out, because I know Arena is a big sticking point for a lot of people. Make sure you click that link down below in the description to start off the right way. You're going to be starting off with Eleanorel, Tagore, Ugo, and then also promo code Monkey King to get Sun Wukong. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. But until next time, this has been Duelim. Later, Raiders.